Hey guys, Reflex here, and this is going to be episode 8 of my Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today I'm going to be playing, I think I played 4 games, which is, I think, the most games I've played in an episode before. And we're starting this game with my Arsenal team, well, my trying to build Arsenal team, with Inform Ramsey and Bentner, and then a bronze team. And we come into the first game here against a BPL bronze team, no one I knew really at all. I didn't know any of the names. But straight away in just before half time, really, in the 31st minute, well, not just before half time, but midway through the first half, they managed to just play through over the top and chip it over the keeper, which is really OP. Them chips on the volley just going all the time. Keepers just can't save them, which is quite annoying. And here, this is so lucky. I tried to pass it out, the keeper runs into it, and that's going to happen a few times in this episode where a player runs into it when I'm trying to pass it out, which is just stupid. So by then I was quite annoyed when my keeper runs into that and gives him the goal. Because before that I'd put the pressure on and been all over him really. He had loads of shots, loads of chances, and then here he finesses it in with the eBay. I'm going to say eBay or Ibby. I think that's his hat trick, and for a bronze, that's a good finesse. But this was still when the finesses were really OP, at the start of the game. So I don't think he'd score that like how it is now. And here it's finished 3-0. I think this is the first game I've played without scoring. Maybe. I think it is. Because normally I score loads and concede loads, so normally it's like a high scoring game. I need to get good at defending, but it's probably because I've got that Liverpool centre back who's got 40 pace, which is quite annoying, and then it's like bronze defenders and stuff. And at the moment, I'm just putting all my reserves in to rest them. Don't even know why I put him as in because I don't really play him. I don't think. It's played a few games. But at the moment, I thought I edited this out to be honest, but obviously not. But we get into another game here. I think this is just a single match again. I think, yeah, that's got to be my biggest loss 3-0. I don't think I've lost more than that. Or I might have lost, I'm not sure, I'm not going to say. But we get into a game here and he's got less chemistry than me, but he's got higher ratings. I don't know, I was like a bit in between on this game. I thought I might be able to have a chance. But when I got into Eberini up front with an Italian left mid and a BPL right mid, so it's quite a good team to be honest. But I don't know where his chemistry's going wrong. I think it might be his attacking mid. But straight away here in the 8th minute, I've been conceding quite a lot of early goals. Dawson gets through and goes around the keeper. I shouldn't have really brought him out. I conceded a lot of goals by that as well, bringing the keeper out. But I guess he got through, so I brought the keeper out to push him out wide. But my defender just wasn't quick enough to block off the shot. And here in the 9th minute, I get a chance. Quite lucky, it keeps falling back to me. I try to pass it, falls back to me again. And I shoot, and it just gets deflected wide. I should have scored that, really. But then from the corner, Ramsey whips it in, and Jones, who I don't have a clue who that is, to be honest. Might be my centre back, or my right back, I don't know. But he scores a header from the corner. And then he plays Barini through, and Barini's quite good in this game. Look at this finish. For his left foot, what a finish that is. I thought front post OPs were gone, but in the 32nd minute, which I think is the person in the last game scored in the 32nd minute. Not sure, but that'd be a bit weird if it did. And then here, what the hell? That's what I'm saying about that thing happening. Well, that was probably worse than passing it at the keeper. I was going straight to him. All I had to do was kick it out or let it come into his box and pick it up. And why would you do that? And then he takes out my own defender while doing it. That's just such scripting. Even though he say there's no such thing as scripting. And here later on in the game, in the 84th minute, I'll get a chance with Bentner and whack it in the bottom corner. It was a good finish. And put it back to 3-2. And at this point, I was like, I can bring this back. 5 minutes to get an equaliser. And then I had a chance there. His player was on the floor, and Bentner could have ran through into that space and got a chance. But the ref blows for full time, which it was quite annoying. But we get into a game now in seasons, and I think we're in Division 9. No, I really don't know. I don't really like the new layout of seasons. we gotta change it to a final team and get into a game. Final team's doing pretty well. That bronze team's a bit iffy. Like if you come up against someone with low chemistry, Benter and Ramsey just run the game and I'll win like 5-1. I come up against anyone decent with a bit of chemistry and it gets beat. So here was quite lucky. Like he tried to shoot and it got blocked and still went straight to him, whipped it in, and Valencia was there to nod home an open goal from the header, which he's probably never scored a header in real life. Actually, I think I've seen him score one. Now I say that. I think it was quite a good header, but I don't know. It's just headers OP really. I guess anyone would score that in real life, but still. And here, that's what I'm saying again. I've tried to pass it out, and my player, I don't know what he tried to do. He could have just taken under control or moved out of the way, but he tried to open his legs, it hits him in the heel, and puts their player straight through. Which I was just getting so annoyed at this point. I was about to lose 3 games in a row, but I whip it in, and Pele scores a header from a corner, so it got it back to 2-1. And then I knew I was still in this game. Just had to get an equaliser, but then here, what a ball that was, and I managed to tackle him, but it just falls back to Sterling. He whips it in, and Remy scores a header. The headers are just so overpowered. At first of all, that was such a good tackle, and like, he saved me the goal, but then he just gets out wide, crosses it in, and you know the rest. Can't hardly defend against it really. I haven't played with anyone in this game like centre back who's got a 90 heading yet, so I'm not sure whether that is a big factor in it. Like if they've got 90 heading, like no one will win headers against them. I haven't really done that, but then straight away from the kick off, like what I was talking about earlier, just the chip balls over the top, and then the chips while it's in midair, just so overpowered. So at this moment I was getting so annoyed because I don't think I'd even lost 2 games in a row before. So I lost 2 games in a row, and this is about to be 3 after I go 4-1 down. Then here he gets a free kick and turns with Ramirez and whacks it in the top corner. But when that went in, I was just so close to like turning my Xbox off, to be honest. Like Ramirez would never be able to do it in real life. And then the commentator's gone about how he's seen him score that like all the time and stuff, and commentators really don't help. And here, Boat just gets a chance, takes around the keeper well and hits it in. At this point, I thought, like, 71st minute, if I get another one before the 80th, and then midway through the 80th and 90th, and then I'll brought it back, but no. He blows whistle there as well, and I've got a chance inside the box. I know it wouldn't have made too much difference, I would have just got like an extra few coins, but still, would have probably scored from that, right on the edge of the box, with, I think it was Bogius on his right foot. And then this is when I normally do 3 episodes of video, but at this moment I was just so annoyed, like losing 3 games in a row, and I didn't want to do an episode without winning a game. So I went into another game like really annoyed, which I probably shouldn't have done, because like, when you're annoyed and everything, like you make decisions you wouldn't really make normally. And I come up against this team, a Russian league team, really, really strong. Like them 2 up front, you'll see this Cockering. First one there, what a finish that was. It wasn't even hit powerfully with the outside of his right foot. He just sort of passed it into the bottom corner, which was such a good finish. At this point I was like, oh my god, I'm just going to turn the Xbox off, but I decided to stay. Like, look at that finish. So I'm 1-0 down in the 3rd minute, and then they get another chance in the 10th minute, plays it over top to Cockering, again for his 2nd goal in the 11th minute, volleys it in with his left foot. And I was like, oh my god, who is this guy? I've never even heard of him, and so far he's done 2 great finishes. Just over the top balls again though. I'm too overpowered. So I'm 2-0 down the 11th minute. 13th minute he crosses it in. Cochran gets a header, so he's got a perfect hat-trick in the 13th minute. And then he starts shushing me and stuff. I was just getting more and more annoyed by the second. But at this point, and then when I conceded that goal, I just started thinking, well, I'm not going to concede anymore. And then I didn't concede until the 45th minute. Well, it's the 45th minute, and then this glitches up. It gets a free kick, and I don't know what happened really. It was really confusing. Look, no one can get to it. Like, I think he tried to take a quick free kick, and then his player walked off or something. So we were all just running around the ball. I tried to pause it there to see if it'd fix it, and if he paused it, it probably would have fixed it. But I don't think. Maybe he couldn't. I don't know. But yeah, here I just going. It's like 1 in the morning. That's when I'm playing these games. Wow. Don't even realise when I'm playing them, to be honest. But yeah, that's because I started playing at like midnight, and then Yeah, he decided to leave while I was looking at the thing, looking at the time and that. Look, he had 4 shots through on target and nil went in, but I still got the loss, so it don't really matter. So four losses in an episode. This has been Reflex. Comment, rate, subscribe. See ya.